Hey everybody, Phil Rossi here, and on our previous 5 Minute Paranormal, you heard T go into the process of recording and isolating EVPs, or electronic voice phenomena, voices or sounds captured on audio or video during moments of absolute silence. Now, if you're lucky enough to capture an EVP, you have to ask yourself the question, how good is this EVP? It helps to categorize and classify your EVPs for your archives, whether it's for presentation purposes, corroboration, or for a return visit. Now let's begin with something that T and I often agree and disagree on, and that's the evaluation of EVPs on a letter grading system. An A-grade EVP is one of the easiest ones to grade, but the hardest to capture as they are so very rare. All you might need to do with an A-grade EVP is boost the volume, if that. With an A-grade EVP, the timbre of the voice comes through, as well as possibly emotion and inflection.
Anyone from the Army of the Potomac? Still here?
The B-grade EVP lacks the inflection or the timbre of a voice. It's usually a whisper, but a strong whisper. You won't hear it in real time, but when you're listening to it on playback, you don't miss it. You can hear it with or without headphones. Boosting of volume or noise reduction might be needed to clear out some of the background sound and so that the whispers pop more. But again, to stress, headphones won't be needed for a B-grade EVP. There's someone up here with me. It's a great view.
I'm new at this, so go gently on me.
Okay, the C grade. T and I often disagreed on the C grade EVP, and I'll address that in a moment. But the C grade EVPs take a little bit of work to bring to the surface, and with C grades, you might even miss them on the first pass. They require additional attention in your audio software, additional application of equalizers, filters, noise removal plugins, etc. And you're not going to hear them very clearly without a headphone, if you hear them at all. But regardless, with a C grade EVP, you know that there is something there. There's no question.
My buddy Phil is across the hall from me. I'm not sure if you hear him or if you're aware of that he's there.
Is that you talking to us? Now, finally, there's the D-grade EVP, one of the most frustrating of captures. It's really quite a tease. A D-grade EVP happens when you capture something and you know it's there, but you can't understand what's being said. It's harder to tease out of the background. You can slow down the audio, you can boost the decibels, you can drop in filters, you can use your EQs, and you still can't quite get there. You hear a voice or voices, sometimes, and I'll say mostly with headphones, rare occasions without headphones, but you just really can't make out much of what's happening in the audio. Do you have anything you wish to share with us? Is this where they burn the bodies? Now's your chance to say something. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about where T and I tend to disagree. And as we know, some of this is subjective. We've applied the grading scale to be as objective as possible. But still, your personal experience will come into play when it comes to grading EVPs and discussing that grading of an EVP with your team. It's going to happen. So for the scale we use at OSI, and let me also say that while I love the man, I don't always necessarily agree with T's evaluations. We've disagreed several times with each other and, dare I say, with our wives, and we acknowledge that one grade does not always fit all. So you have to have B minus EVPs, C minus, A plus, A minus, and so on. I think you get the picture. One thing we do agree on, though, is the classification of these events.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been...
Let me see if there's a switch over here.
Might be one.
These switches here. We don't apply EVP grading scales to those events because those events are disembodied voices.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did you just whisper? Let me see if there's a switch over here.
Might be one.
These switches here.
That was not us.
Again. All right.
I think I heard Sabrina say mom.
Huh?
What?
She didn't
I thought
say
you were in
that.
another room.
No, she didn't say that.
Did you not?
I heard that.
That was, I thought that was.
I thought that was Serena. I heard mom.
Me too.
I heard it too.
It wasn't.
That was not a real person.
Disembodied voices are not EVPs because you are hearing them in real time with your ears. Remember two things. It's not an EVP and it's a special moment. So savor it, and you may capture it on your recorder and you might not. Thanks for watching, and we hope this video helps you out in your next investigation. If you're enjoying Old Spirits, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to enable notifications so you know when new content drops. As always, be safe out there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the field.